Hey everybody, welcome back to the Wiki Sasquatch channel. In this video we're going to be opening Point Dread and the Talon Fighter. So, go ahead and look at the box art first. We got Zodak up there on the Point Dread. And we got regular Skeletor. I guess that's Man-at-Arms or could be Eternian Guard. We got Merman and Beastman. We got Triclops and the Roton. And we got Faker in the Roton and Trapjaw in the Roton. Then we got He-Man and Zodak inside the Talon Fighter. That's He-Man in the Talon Fighter there. And it's Rugged Frontier Outpost. Talon Fighter for wing combat. Battle station high atop the castle. So you can get 2 figures in this one. And we've got some cool artwork on the side here. Not sure who that is. And I don't think that's Turbodactyl. I don't know who that is. It's a pterodactyl type creature. And we got Tila riding on Battlecat and Evil Lyn on Panther. So that's interesting. Look at the back here. So it shows Dragon Blaster Skeletor, which I just did a review on, along with Snakeface. So you can check those out in another video. And I've also done reviews of these other 4, so there should be videos for those too. And we got Stratos, and Point Dread, and the Talon Fighter. And this one's got Tila and He-Man in it. Then we got Skeletor in the Roton here. And you can blast enemies with outpost cannon or swap for radar dish to spy around the landscape. So you can use that part by itself or you can stack it, I think. So, and the back box says, with the mighty Talon Fighter perched atop its eldritch arch, the mysterious Point Dread traveled through time and space before Sorceress merged it to Castle Grayskull. So it's kind of like that castle in that mini comic we just read in that Squeeze and Spike War, the Fading Fortress. I guess it has the same ability, sort of, but then I guess the Sorceress finally made it a permanent part, or merged it to Castle Grayskull, so maybe it became a permanent part of Castle Grayskull. I know this is supposed to fit on top of Castle Grayskull if it's like the original, so we may try that too here. And I have the original too, so we may compare the two also if I can get to it. I don't know that I can get to it now. I may have to make a separate video of that because it's way up in the top corner on the shelf, and I'll have to move some things to be able to get a step stool over there to get to it. But I'll see. Well, if not, it'll be a separate video. I'll do a comparison in part 2. All right. So we'll open the side of it here. Try not to tear the box. Get it open. Here we go. Oh, okay. There's another piece of tape at here at the top and bottom. I thought just at the top. Okay. I thought it just had that one piece there. And if you notice, I got Lady Slither in the background and some Skeleton Warrior 2-packs. Got the Diabolical Snake Invasion 4-pack. I even got Duplicat I hadn't opened yet. So I got a lot of new figures here I'll be doing reviews on, or I've already done reviews on them. And Snake Mountain. Let's not forget it. So check out my other videos. I hadn't got all these reviewed yet, but I'm working on it. Trying to get caught up on all the Masters of the Universe stuff. Then I'm going to go to another franchise. So it's got this and this. It's definitely not assembled. I'll just show you the parts as I take them out of the box. There's one of the legs and the other one. like a puzzle, the way they put it in there. This is probably not one you're going to want to try to put back in the box after you assemble it. Yeah, let's take our tissue paper off. That's weird. Oh, it's some kind of inspection. Look at that. Pass. It passed the quality inspection. That's the first time I've ever seen a quality inspection sticker in a Masters of the Universe toy. So that's interesting. I'm going to keep that over here just for reference. Okay, so we got all this. Let's just lay it all out here. Everything should be here. It passed the inspection. Alright, set that there for now. Alright, we got our instructions. Folds out 4 pieces here. Alright, so let's look at the front. That shows all the contents, which here they are. And starts here. Okay, so we got our step 1 is to put on the legs and the wings. So let's close it up here. Okay, I think this one just snaps on. The original one had a little slot thing, and it would go in and slide on. But these would always fall off because of that. So I think these might just snap on, which would, yeah, that keeps, okay, that's already a pro right there. Alright, I like that already because that is much sturdier. When I do the comparison, you'll see what I'm talking about. The other wings, every time I touch them, they just fall off. They go right back on, but playing with it, impossible. Alright, let's see. And this goes here. Now, the legs on the original didn't fall off too bad, I don't think, but they did. These are still, I can tell you, they're going to be sturdier than the original ones. And then it says to put the little dish on the top or the gun, so you can swap it out. I'm going to do the dish because the original one came with a dish. And let's look at the gun. That's pretty cool. You could actually get you another one of these. Was there more than one Talon fighter? Were they like multiple vehicles like Rotons? If there's more than one Talon fighter, you could get another one of these and have like a different look for your other one being displayed. But I don't know if that's... It might have been like a one of the kind vehicle like the Millennium Falcon versus X-Wings where you have a lot. Okay, and then you got stickers on the back there. It look pretty cool. Got your thruster fire and some mechanics going on there, tubing and all that. Got a sticker on the side here. And I'm going to open it up. Okay, it's got a little tab here. When you open it up, this is real sturdy plastic for the windshield. You got stickers on the inside. Try to get them where you can see them there. There's some right here. Okay, and I don't believe the original one had glass in it. I think it was just open. If I remember right, I have to get over there too. I tried to go over there and look. I can't tell from here, but I don't remember having plastic in it. Alright, it's got room for 2 figures. One thing I do see that the quality inspection miss, I don't know if you can see that, but there's a little scratch on that. And it's not clear on that side, and that's going to bug me. So the glass part of the plastic is supposed to be glass, been smudged and scratched. That must not be a concern for quality control, since he's said that it passed right there. Or it happened during the shipping, which is possible, I guess, like in the getting it to the store and everything. These are readily available at Walmart. I've seen them just about every Walmart I go to, so they may be one of those things like Roton and Strador where they go on clearance eventually. If they go on clearance, I'm definitely going to get a second one so I can put it in a different scene with the gun instead of the satellite on top. Let's see what's next. Alright. 2. To play 1. Place figures in Talon Fighter. Figures not included, subject to availability. Not for use with some Masters of the Universe Origins figures. Attach handle. Ready for combat. To play 2. Blast enemies with outpost cannon. Swap for radar dish to spy around the landscape. To play 3. Display Talon Fighter on point dread. Those 3 all stacked together there. 5. Where's 4? Okay, that was 4. To play 3. Okay. 5. More ways to play. Attached point dread and Talon Fighter to Castle Grayskull, not included. You detach the bottom base. Okay. And then you attach it to the castle. So it does attach, but not the whole thing. Just this top part here attaches to Grayskull. So if you attach it to Grayskull, that's when you use that bottom part like that as an extra something. It's an outpost or something. So that's kind of cool because you can still use both pieces if it's on Grayskull. You don't just have to set it aside and it's like not got a purpose. Display Talon Fighter on a Masters of the Universe Origins hover stand, not included. Okay. That's cool. So it will work with the stands that go with the Sky Sled. Is that what it's called? The one that goes with Prince Adam? Or the Strador stand would work, I think. Maybe the Strador stand. Okay. Huh. That's interesting. All right. Let's do some different things here. Now, if we put this on, is it a one-time deal? I was thinking I might not want to put the handle on because it's kind of... It was cool for play with the handle, but when you put it on, it looks kind of weird. It also looks kind of like a tail, so... I don't know. Let's look at the box here. See, they show it without the handle, too. I just think it looks more like a display piece and not a toy without the handle. So if I put this handle on, is it ever coming off again? Here goes nothing. Alright, it is on. Okay, it comes off real easily. I like that. That's a plus. I don't think the original one you could take the handle off, if I remember right. Because look at it, when the handle's on. Versus off. That makes a lot more sense. Okay. I'm going to leave that off for now. Let's look at this. It also has a lot of stickers on the inside for aesthetics. So let's set it up like it's a gun base. We'll see what that looks like. Alright, let's use this Serpent Claw Man at Arms. Duplico volunteered. Okay. Knocked them all over. Alright. Duplico's gun, power, laser saw, whatever it's called, has a holster here. I never put it in there when I was doing the review. I don't know how it goes. It goes like, I think it goes like that. You have to pull the string out because it has a knot, and it will not go in there with that string in there, that knot. So you have to pull that knot out, and then it'll go. So we'll holster his laser sword, since he's volunteered over here to try out our turret. So there's that. Alright, he looks pretty good there. Alright, now let's try. Let's move him. Let's take this off and put this part on. So, one more thing. We'll try the dish on it, like it said. So now you got the monitoring station. And then we'll put this on. It actually pops in the same hole. Now this part goes on the inside and this part goes on the outside. But this is also how it's going to mount on the Castle Grayskull. So I had to get kind of creative with the design there. So this must be kind of like Castle Grayskull right here. There we go. That's very well engineered. I like the way it's almost seamless the way they did it. Alright, so now, Duplico, you can go and peek out your hidey hole. Now, let's go in here and see if you can look around. Oh yeah. Uh-oh, he bumped his head. Ow! Why do they make these things so low? Ow, I did it again. I'm 6'4", so I understand Duplico. But why did Mattel not understand? There are no 6'4" people at Mattel? Huh. Well, Duplico, you're going to squat. I still can't get in there squatting. Squat lower. Alright, now try it. It's ridiculous. I still can't get in there. Plus it's just killing my back. I understand, Duplico. I got a bad back too. Squatting and bending over is not my strong suit. Well, I don't know what to tell you. I guess the only person that can use this station is Orko. But there is another video out there where somebody made a piece. I think it was Hebrew, maybe. I'll have to look. Somebody made an extension piece to go here. I saw a video for it. So it was actually 3 pieces when he put that 3D printed part in there. And it made it tall enough for your figures to stand. So I may have to get with that person when I find that video again. I want to say it was Hebrew. But I'll have to look and make sure. If I find it, I'll put a link in the description. But it would have been cool to see him peeking out that window if he could have got in there. Hey! What y'all doing out there? Alright. Now, one more thing. Put this up here. Let's put this the satellite back on it. Got holes in his feet like the original one. And it really attaches to it nicely. The original one would fall off real easily. It just kind of sat on there. It had holes like that, but they weren't a snug fit. So. And you can kind of spin it around that way. The original one did that. I just don't know why they didn't make that a little bit taller. I mean, I understand plastic and all that, but I mean, this wasn't in the original. That's enough plastic to make that taller. I could have done without that, even though that is true to the original, so I can see why they did that. But I don't know. Alright. Now, in part 2, I am going to put this on Castle Grayskull, and we will compare it to the original. As you can see, Castle Grayskull is way over here, and I don't have room to try it right now because I'd have to take it off that shelf because it's right next to the ceiling. So I won't be able to put my point dread on top of my Castle Grayskull unless I move my Castle Grayskulls to somewhere else to display it. But we can take it off and try it out. And also, we will do a room tour. We'll pull that one down out of that far back corner, which is the original. That's the original Castle Grayskull. We'll pull that out and we'll compare the two. Alright, back over here. Oh, if I don't trip over something. Okay, I just want to point out there's also handlebars for 2 figures here. You can see 2 sets there. So in the next video, part 2, we'll also see what this looks like with some figures in it and see how well they fit in there. So part 2 coming soon. You should be able to click on the upper right corner there once I get part 2 made to see that, or you can click on the lower left to subscribe, or click on the upper left to see other Masters of the Universe Origins figures I reviewed. Thanks for watching.